It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Bringing it out, it's Davis. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking to pass, it's Kromenhoek. Quick throw to his receiver. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Come on, the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He needed the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early. early. 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Pringle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. 3rd and short in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Big throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Michigan. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Bringing pressure. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Over the middle. It's Sampson. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Back to throw. It's Cromenhoek. They'll try a pass here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tight end makes the grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. A short completion of the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quick completion to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Shotgun formation is an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Cromenhoek. Looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Mississippi State, as they put 6 more on the board. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Here's man on the right side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch.
And it's called in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To throw, it's Promenhoek. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down. They're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Went after, up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. A deep shot right down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Oh, that one's picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball fair caught right at midfield. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
One of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The pocket breaking down. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this man-coverage team. The first play of the drive now from the 25. A handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Wolverines come to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And we're going to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. So on 2nd down, they'll try not the field goal yet, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll ride the back again here. It's the first and still running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there? I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spin move and still going. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Well, this offense did everything right in that 1st half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the 2nd half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. He's got it in the open. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
We're going to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And it's caught. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Wolverines keep the football on the move.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Going for his running back. Pump over the middle. It's Pringle. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain in the 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Wolverines line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
It's a good battle down here at the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines! That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. They'll toss it to the back.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
Looking to throw. It's Cromenhoek. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So it's Mississippi State on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is a crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Dropping back, it's Cromenhoek. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Fires it down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The catch is made off the Karen now. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking to throw it again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now the handoff. Well, you maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
To throw, it's Cromenhoek. Makes a quick catch.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. What can we do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. And the quarterback dropping back. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Chewing clock with the running game. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. He'll pitch it.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Gets the ball out as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Running out of time in the pocket. Hebe gets the first, now looking for more. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great catch clutch when they desperately needed it. Well, they had to have the touchdown, Kirk, but now they got to get the ball back and score again for a chance to go to the national championship game.
They're keeping their hope alive on that sideline. That's all you can ask for. The season's on the line. You mentioned it. Trying to get to the national championship. It's time to make a big-time play here on an onside kick.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Scanning the field, it's Kromenhoek. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.